a little boy in school. All his teachers, even his parents, say that this boy is really naughty. He cannot sit down, he doesn't learn, he doesn't know how to count, he cannot do his math. There might be something wrong with him, you know. So one day, along comes this teacher who sees this child and says, I don't think so. I don't think this child is naughty. I think this child needs to move. So he brings the child out to this big area with staircase, and he writes with chalk on the staircase numbers 0 to 10. And he tells the child, why don't you pick your favorite number and stand on the step? So the child stands on number 3. And he says, shall we go 3 steps up? And the child goes, okay, 1, 2, 3. So what number are you standing on now? And the child looks down and says, 6. And so the teacher says, so you were at 3, you added 3 steps, and what do you get? Oh, I get 6. And so the teacher used this to help the child overcome his problem, which was mathematics and addition, and the child slowly began to understand. So first of all, there are different types of learners, okay? I think most of us will be familiar with these 3 types of learners: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Take a little while to think. Are you the sort of person that has to see something or visualize something in order to remember it? For example, a telephone number or even lyrics to a song. If you don't see it, you don't really remember it. If I don't see something, even if it's a thought that I have, if I don't pen it down, I will forget my own thoughts. So I would say, most likely, we are visual learners. We need to see. If you can just hear something and remember it and commit it to memory and be able to apply it in the future, more likely you are an auditory learner. You need to hear. Okay, you work well with hearing. Anybody here has slightly older children in school and the teachers have told you, I tell you, you're a child, always moving around, cannot sit still. But the strange thing is, when I ask him a question, he has the answer. Anybody? Yeah, yes, definitely. Okay, likely your child is not naughty, just a kinesthetic learner. Your child needs to move, and I think many adults as well are kinesthetic learners. We just learn as we grow older that we're supposed to sit down and not move so much. But we're still kinesthetic learners. So these are different types of learners, okay? And I think everybody needs to, what we need to recognize today is that we have our own way of learning and that our children are unique and they have their own way of approaching the world. So instead of asking every one of us to conform to one way of learning, we figure out that we have different ways as well.